What's up, everybody? I tested this shit constantly. Can you hear me now? I wasn't talking before, I just had music going. I tested this several times before the stream and recorded it, and it worked. You hear me speaking, Silva, but you never heard the music. I do not understand what the hell is going on. It worked fine when I recorded it earlier. I actually was doing it. I figured out how to do it to where it wouldn't go live, where everyone would see it. And one of the times I accidentally made it public, and a couple of you guys came in there. But then after every time, I went and watched the video after I ended it. I only recorded for like a minute, and I left it unlisted so I could watch it, but no one else would see it. And I heard the sound every time. So I have no idea what happened. So I'm going to try it again. We're going to play around for a minute here. So next time it will be right. All right. I'm going to play music right now. I'm going to leave my mic on, and you guys tell me if you hear the music. Do you hear Pantera?
Walk. What do you say? Read. Spit. Walk. Are you talking to me? Read. Spit.
Why didn't it work the first time?
Walk. What do you say? Read. Spit. Walk.
Too
Are you
loud?
talking to me?
Yes, sir.
Are you talking to me?
That's what I need to hear. I need to know where to set the volume here. All right, we'll just go back to the desktop in the slideshow. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. It should have worked the first time. Now how is it? Voice versus music. Music too loud? Can you hear me? That's kind of with the music in the background. All right, I'll get down a little more. So I'll know exactly where to set it next time. All right, I went down again. How is it compared to my voice? Hey, Sensor. Sensor became a member. Thank you, Sensor. I appreciate it, man. Greatly appreciate it. Still too loud? Comic Cat? Can't go much slower. Or it's going to be off. All right, how are we now?
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Walk on home, boy.
All right. After this comment, I'm going to put a comment. After my comment, let me know. Put a 1 if it's too loud, 2 if it's just right. All right. After that, 1 or 2. 1 too loud, 2 is just right. And I'll know where to set it at next time. I got a new computer, by the way, guys. 2 is just right. All right, so when I do the intro with the slideshow, it'll be louder, of course, because I won't be talking. I will just let it, play through at least one song. P90 you can't please everybody, you know. You can't please them all. you try to please as many as you can, right? So, but now I'm not even playing through StreamYards. I'm doing it through my YouTube Music app. And got a new computer, and it's not lagging, and it's so much better. So much better. I should have done this a long time ago. I've been playing around with this thing for the last 4 days trying to get everything set up on it so I could stream this week. Anybody know Ramstein? Anybody? Oh, Beefer Bear knows Ramstein.
Du hast mich.
Oh, dropping stuff.
Du hast mich.
So, how was everyone's weekend? You guys have a good weekend? Steven, I was going to go Mac, and then I was doing some research online about the MacBook, and people were talking about how you can't repair it, you can't upgrade it, everything's soldered on, which is kind of the issue I had with my last Windows laptop, right? My memory was soldered on, my SSD was soldered on, I couldn't upgrade anything. And the new MacBook Pros and MacBook Airs are the same way. You can't upgrade them. Not only can you not upgrade the SSD or the RAM, you can't replace the monitor or a cable or anything. Everything's calibrated. You have to have it repaired by Apple. So I didn't want to do that. So I went with an Asus Ultrabook that has 32 gigs of memory. And for the first time ever, I went with an AMD processor because the AMD Ryzen 5 clocks out 30% faster than the Intel i5. So first time I've had an AMD. It also has a Radeon video graphics adapter in it. So it's like so much faster. But with this, I can upgrade memory. I can upgrade the SSD. I can do whatever I want to do to it. I didn't want to be... I like the convenience, because I use iPhone, I like the convenience of being able to airdrop things from my phone to my computer, but not at the expense of, having to rely on Apple. Basically, you don't own your laptop if you buy a MacBook. If it breaks, you either pay Apple to fix it or you throw it in the garbage. Those are your only two options. Yeah, I got the, which one is this? The Ryzen 5, the newer one. It was actually 30% faster than the lower grade one. It's a good one. It's a 6-core processor. I actually went ahead and ordered 64 gigs of RAM. So it was cheaper to buy the 64 gigs separate than buy the laptop with the 64 gigs installed. So I'll just swap them out myself. I have no idea what it's saying, Gonzo, but I love the guitar in the song. It has a 1 terabyte SSD also, which is nice. And I can't remember what model the Radeon graphics card is in it. It's basically made for gaming. I don't really game, but gaming will translate well to streaming. So before, when I was running, I would hit a Control-Shift-Escape and look at my at the control panel to see what the performance was. My memory is at 100% every time. Right now, currently, my memory is at 32%. That's for 32 gigs. So 64 gigs can be even better. My CPU is at 25%. So, and both were pretty much maxed out with my old computer. Yeah, this is my first one, Steven, but I did a lot of research over the past month looking at what to buy. Wrong song. Skip that. So, and everything I said, the Ryzen, it's not only is it cheaper, it's better. It's better and cheaper. Yeah, Gone, that was Iron Maiden. It's not my favorite song. And Tom, yeah, Iron Maiden.
Oh, shit.
All right, let's do a pocket check. What's everybody had in their pocket? I'm going to show you what I had in my pocket, but it's in pieces at the moment. I had this in my pocket, and that was part of it. It was a Benchmade bug out, but I'm working on it at the moment. So doing some things to it, which you guys will see in the near future on the channel. All right, Gonzo had the Riat Exo Tonto with the mic card inlays. Very nice. It's at the newer one that has the lock, where you can lock it open. Sensor had the Wii beacon. Very nice. What's up, Sean? Thanks for dropping in, man. Appreciate it. Silva had the Spyderco Andela and Crewwear. Very nice. Very nice. And I've been going back and forth between the Andela and a Dragonfly. I know they're like night and day, size-wise. I like smaller knives. I've been thinking about getting a Dragonfly. I really have a whole lot. P90 Camper had the CJRB Echo. Very nice. Which version do you have? Which lot? Knife Nut carried the Watu. I love the Watu. Such a good knife by Spyderco. And it's flipping the mofo right now. The thing about it, I didn't like with the Watu. The one thing is when you hold the compression lock in, the blade would always like this part of the blade. When I held the compression lock, it would always just nail my finger for some reason. It would just hit me. Other than that, I love the knife. Great knife. Thomas McDonald had the 09 Split. Still one of those in the knife sale. By the way, every knife you see out here right now is still available, and a lot of these are going to be going back to the owners soon. If you guys go back to the old knife sales, the last knife sale video, and look at the list, it's up to date. Feel free to make offers on anything. In about a week, most of those are going to be sent back to their owners. So if there's something you're interested in, now is the time. Stephen had, or NSO, had the Oaksworks Mastrop Brothers Orca and Lynx. Carried two of them. Okay, Gonzo had the first row in the 3V. Yeah, I've had that one here before. It actually sold. It was here for knife sale. Cool knife, but one thing I thought the entire time I had it would be nice. There's a way to lock it open, right? And lock it closed, even more important, so you didn't have to keep it in a slip. So the new one, I think I would like a lot more. Tomcat had the Hogue Deca Collector Series, tritium button lock with blue anno screws. Is that Collector Series the one with the gold dark matter? Did they make, or am I thinking of the Ritter Hogue? I can't remember. You know, it was the button stainless Echo for P90 Camper. No rush, Bacon Grandpa. Take your time. Pick it right. I would recommend getting magnetic scales in them, for sure. Both of these have magnets in them. I have Contact Saigon Kick 2018 on Instagram. Have him put magnets in it for you whenever you pick up the scales you're going to use. And it makes it so much better, man. So much better. So much better. It's great without it, but feels so much better with the magnets. Microtechnology Gaikon double partial threaded. I have no idea what that is. I know what the drop bearer is, the murder drop bearer. Micro? We're gonna have to look that one up. Let's look that up real quick. I've never even heard of that company before. Let me share my screen real quick. Microtechnology Icon. L-Y-K-O-N. What is that? Oh, it's an OTF. I'll make that a little smaller. There we go. That's pretty sweet looking OTF. Almost a 3 3/4 inch blade. Premium still. Oh, N390. Okay, let's see it over here. N390 still. Made in the USA too. Very nice. It's a new company I've never heard of. Thank you for letting me know about them. That's a mofo? Okay. A hoe? Who's a hoe? Pedro? Pedro's calling somebody a hoe. How you doing, Pedro? Microtech, shaking my head. Matthew had the Sheep's Foot Ohio River Jack. That one's from Contemporary Pocket Knives, I believe it is, or something like that. I've looked at those before. It's a good looking knife. I'm just not a slip joint kind of guy. I play with my knives too much. Same here, Knife Nut. Same here. What's up, Homer?
Make me believe that this place is invaded by the poison in me.
All right, so I had a couple people ask me how I'm doing. So we're going to go over that real quick. No updates. Well, the only update is that I did speak to the surgeon, and the surgeon informed me that I am not going to be able to lift anything for a couple weeks. So that it kind of made me push out the surgery a little bit because I've got this big job going on, which I uploaded some pictures to Instagram, which I'll show you guys real quick. Some of those. This is like a multi-million-dollar house I've been working on for the past 2 months. We're almost done. We got a week, maybe 2 weeks to go to finish it up. And actually, I didn't do that right. Start a slideshow. Why is it not letting me start a slideshow? I don't know. But this is some silly molding. I actually finished this last week. Another angle. And this crown molding I did. The painters are on my ass, man. This lady has added, she's a lawyer, high-end lawyer. This picture frame I've added. This is just the entryway to the house. She just keeps adding more and more and more and more and more. This is another angle from the entryway going upstairs. This molding you see on the wall here is going to go all the way up the stairs on an angle over here and over here. That I will be starting tomorrow, actually. This is the master bedroom. Put all this crown mold in, and then she came back and said, well, I want you to put valances there above the windows. So I had to tear it all out. She pays for it, so, but I had to tear it all out and redo it, put the valances above the windows and the master bedroom door. Another angle of the master bedroom. I did all the molding on this is the powder room on the first floor, bathroom, basically. I put all this walnut on the walls. Another angle of the bathroom. And I saw this today and I had to take a picture of it. It was so beautiful. I just had to take a picture of it. Look at that. Look at that rainbow. So I got to finish that job and then I'm going to schedule the surgery. So, because I can't lift anything for 2 weeks and then I got to slowly progress my way up with lifting again. So I don't leave my knives anywhere, Steven. Not a chance. Yes, censored. That is Slipknot for sure. I charge by the foot, Tomcat, for sure. For sure. Well, with the basic trim package, I charge by the foot. All the crown mold you saw, all that picture frame on the walls, that bathroom you saw, none of that was charged by the square footage. The only thing charged by the square footage was the baseboard, the base cap, the door trim, the window trim, and some crown mold, basic crown mold that's upstairs on the second floor. All the other stuff you see, every picture I just showed you was all additional, charged by the hour at a very high hourly rate. Thank you, P90 Camper. Thank you, Dave. So, yeah, everything's good. Nothing's changed. I want to do the surgery as soon as possible. Surgeon wants to do it as soon as possible. The oncologist wants to do it as soon as possible. The sooner you do it, the less likely it is to spread to the local lymph nodes. So, but I can't just drop off this job in the middle of this job. When I've got 2 or 3 weeks left. Well, when I talked to the surgeon, I had 2 or 3 weeks left. Now I have 1 or 2 weeks left. So, but I got to finish this project and then immediately scheduling the surgery. I'm shooting for, I think it's September the 15th. That Friday. I think that's the date. Yeah, September the 15th. That's the day I'm shooting for to have the surgery. And this is not a major surgery, guys, so don't worry. It's not like it's super minor surgery. It's just when you work around the gut like that, you can't lift weight after it's done. So, Dean, they got a lot. This lady, I'm telling you, man, these people have more money than they know what to do with. You know, these are the kind of people that have so much money they don't know what to do with. They have you do one thing in one room and they see it and like, okay, I want to do that here, I want to do it there, I want to do it there. Money is no object. They just really don't care. They don't care. "100% fact seems logical." Problem today is a lot of people don't want to do this kind of work. They don't. And well, when I say that, people don't want to start out. It's hard to even find someone to work for you in this industry these days. And I don't mean this in any kind of racist way, because Spanish-speaking people, people from south of the border, they're some of the hardest working people I've ever worked with. But it's hard to find people, Americans, that want to do the work. They want to come in and start out at $25 an hour. Well, no. You don't even know how to use a miter box. You don't know how to use a tape measure. You don't know how to do any of this. You're not starting out at that rate. You've got to learn, and then you can make that kind of money. Steven, you know my story, right? I did this as a kid from the age of in the summer, 12, 13. I did it in summers with my family. And then up till about the age of 25, I did it for a couple of years after the Army too, until I got all my IT certifications. Then I went in IT and I worked in IT for 15 years. So my car accident, and man, after that, I had no desire to go sit at a desk again. I didn't want to do it. I just could not do it anymore. I could not sit at a desk and stare at a computer screen for 8 to 10 hours a day anymore. It was killing me, literally killing me physically and mentally. And I'd rather go work physically. It's healthier for you. It's better for you. And you can see your accomplishment at the end. You can see what you worked towards, what you accomplished, especially when you go back after everything's been painted. Like when I go back, I'll take pictures of this house when I go back and put on all the door locks, and I do basically all the punch work, the door locks, the towel bars, the toilet paper holders, all that stuff. I'll go back and do down the road after everything is completed. I'll take pictures then once everything's painted and stained. It's going to be unbelievable. This house is going to be unbelievable. I went to college. I got the brains, but most of my blue collar stuff I am completely oblivious to. I want to learn to do stuff like that because I know. Steve, seems logical. YouTube, man. You can learn a lot on YouTube, especially if you want to do carpentry. There's a lot of guys out there showing stuff on YouTube. I thought about starting a YouTube video, but every time I think about doing it, I'm like, man, I get so much work to do at work to stop and record a video of this part of it and that part of it, and it's just, I don't have time. I'm so busy, man. I'm so busy. I have customers waiting 6 to 8 months for me to get to their houses to do their work. As a matter of fact, the house I just showed you, the lady's name that owns it, the lawyer I'm talking about, her name's Katie. Her mom came there last week with her and her kids, Katie's kids, her grandkids. And she's like, can you come do some of this for me at my house in Concord? And I'm like, sure. It's going to be a while. They don't know what's going on with me with my medical issue right now. So I haven't told them about it. They don't need to know about it. Once I'm done with this house, just told her, it'll probably be 6 to 8 months. Not because of that, because there's other projects already coming up. So, she's like, yeah, whenever, just give me your number, and as soon as you can come. Did IT for 10 years, then went to the oil field for another 12 and got laid off when the bid started. Now I'm back at home working locally. Yeah, you know what? I think the bid had a part of it making me grandpa, but currently it has nothing to do with the bid. It has to do with who's in the White House and the Marxist, socialist pieces of garbage The imposter in chief is what I'll call him. Has to do with him. Actually, it doesn't have anything to do with him. He's brain dead and stupid at this point. It's the people pulling his strings. He's just a puppet.
I am just a worthless liar. I am just an imbecile.
Yeah, Pedro, I record everything on my phone. I couldn't record it all on my phone. My phone wouldn't last an 8 or 10 hour day at work. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a good thought. It's a good thought. Definitely a good thought. If I did that, this channel would cease to exist because there's no way I could do both, you know? And this channel for me is a way to get away from the stresses of life, right? So it would feel more like work, I think, if I were to make those videos showing what I do at work. Yeah. Guys, last week, Jeremy won the giveaway, right? If you guys were here last week, Jeremy won last week's giveaway. Cool thing is, like 3 weeks before that, 2 or 3 weeks before that, Jeremy donated a knife to the channel. So super cool for him to win a knife, but tonight's giveaway was actually donated by the guy who won last week's knife. Now, before I show you this knife, I don't care who wins it. Good luck to everybody. But know your laws. You take full responsibility if you win this knife and I ship it to you, and it's not legal in your state, okay? If you win and you know it's not legal in your state, it's your responsibility to let me know. Sorry, dude, you can't ship that here, and you know, figure something out. But so this will be the giveaway knife tonight. A very interesting OTF by Tack Knives. This one is how did I do this? There you go. Made to hold it in the reverse grip. But tire is hard, man. So that will be the giveaway knife tonight, guys. Along with some doodads, some stickers, and some other swag that I will throw in there. Very cool knife. Aluminum scales. The blade still leaves D2. I don't think it's marked. I looked it up, and if I remember correctly, it's D2. Two-tone blade. This is not an EDC knife. This is a weapon. So keep that in mind. Very cool. Thank you to Jeremy for donating this to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. I know whoever wins it is going to greatly appreciate it. And it comes in this cool pouch. So. Responsibility. Yeah. Yeah. At some point you got to grow up, right? I'm still a kid at heart. You know what I mean? I really am. When I'm at work, I'm not. I'm very serious at work. I'm focused and, you know, trying to do the most work I can do in the shortest amount of time, especially when I'm charging by the square foot. But when we get to stuff like I showed you guys in the pictures earlier, that's not stuff you can rush. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of time and precision to get it just right. And that's why I don't do that stuff by the square foot, because a lot of that kind of work, I don't know how long it's going to take me, you know, especially when you're dealing with 5-6 piece crown mold. I mean, you don't know how long it's going to take. So I'm way behind on the comments, I think. What's sad is my firearms license is what covers me in Illinois. So you actually have a firearms license in Illinois? Are you a cop, Homer? I mean, my understanding is it's very difficult to get a firearm. Well, I think the entire state of Illinois is it. I know in Chicago it's like next to impossible to get a concealed carry permit. Sure, seems logical. Some songs get a little louder than others. Sorry. Hopefully that's a little better. Randy Rhoads. Yeah, man. One of the greatest guitarists ever, for sure. Ozzy. Yes. I love Ozzy and I love Black Sabbath. So that license makes you legal, Homer? I know you guys have a 3-inch rule too, right? Hey, Todd, how you doing, man? Yeah, Ginger, I really hope we get to that nationwide in the very near future. I mean, the Supreme Court is going that direction, right? At this point, the anti-gunners have to be like sweating bullets. Just so you guys understand what the anti-gun stuff is, it has nothing to do with the gang banging or the mass shootings, or it has nothing to do with any of that. It has to do with controlling you. If you are unarmed, they can do whatever they want to do to you. So never give up your right. Never go along with, never go along with gun buybacks or any anti-gun anything. We should be able to have fully automatic weapons. Shit, with the way the Constitution and Second Amendment is written, we should be able to own fucking tanks and fighter jets. And in the early days, we had battleships. Well, they weren't battleships like today's battleships, but we had. Anybody could own a cannon. Anybody could own a warship that had cannons on it. It was always meant to be that way. They've just incrementally, little bit by little bit, by little bit, by little bit, by little bit, just taking it further and further and further and further. So it's time to push back. When I say push back, I'm not talking violence. Vote properly. Vote with your dollar. Vote properly at the ballot box, and make your voices heard. Not just with the Second Amendment, with everything. That's how we fix what's going on in this country today. Dude, how'd you pull that off, Pedro? See, where I'm at, it's easy to get a CCW. But they do a background check. So long as you don't have any felonies, you can get one. It's simple. You got to go take a class. But I think it was $75 for that class. If I remember correctly, it's been a long time, but... Homer has a firearms owner ID and a concealed carry. Okay. I know what concealed. I don't even know what the firearms owner ID is. See, where I'm at, you don't need that. Once you're of age, you just get a permit. You get 5 at a time, I think. I know I got 5 at one point in time in the past. You pay $5 each for them, and then you hand that permit. Well, that's for a handgun, though. For a rifle, you don't need anything. Once you're of age, just go buy a rifle, show them your ID, give them your information, do a background check, and you buy it. But for a handgun, you have to go get a permit. And you can get 5 at once. I think this is a while back. I got 5 at one point in time. They're $5 each, paid $25. Now, for carry concealed, you got to go take a concealed carry class and then apply for the permit. So you shouldn't have to do any of that. None of that. And this may be controversial to some of you, but I think it just should be even criminals, felons, who have served their time, they're out of jail, or anyone. Everybody, it should do. That's where they start doing that incremental part, right? Criminals don't obey the laws anyway, so why write a law that denies a felon from owning a gun? Because the bad felons that are going to get out of jail, they're going to get the gun anyway. It doesn't matter. And some of them are actually rehabilitated and should be able to have the right to bear arms again. You know what I mean? In my personal opinion. Once you start, notching into that Second Amendment just this much, it's just going to keep going. End it all. Hey, Michael. No, seems logical. They really don't. They really don't. Although, very different kind of music, man. But this new guy out, which I played in last week's live stream, Oliver Anthony, it's more folk music, kind of bluegrassy folk. God, it's so good. He released a new song this week called I Want to Go Home after he released the song Richmond with a Richmond. His voice is amazing. The message he's putting out there is exactly the message that needs to be put out. Nope, as long as you're not a cook in Lake County, I have no business there. In the corn patch. Is that Iowa? Corn patch. Not sure where that's at, John. There's a lot of corn in North Carolina, too, and we don't have it here yet. unfortunately. It's coming back, seems logical. It's going to come back. Exactly, Stephen. Yeah, if you have the money to buy a warship, you should be able to buy it. I mean, that's the way it was originally meant to be done. The people are supposed to have equal arms to the government, so we don't have a tyrannical government. That's what it's meant to say. That's what it's meant. That's what it was intended to be. This right to bear arms is never meant for hunting or self-defense. It was meant to hold your government accountable. That's what it was written for. One of the main reasons we fought the Revolutionary War is because they wanted to take the guns and the cannons from, the people here in America. That's basically the main reason we broke away from England and whooped their asses. Yes, Pedro, 100%. I watch Demolition Ranch. It's got all these suppressors there, and there's some states where the laws are different. You can get a suppressor. Suppressors you should be able to just go by that without even an ID or background check or anything. It's just something that lowers the sound. Everybody should be able to buy a suppressor. And if they were legal everywhere, they would cost nothing because they're basically very simple devices. There's not much that goes into them. Everybody should be able to buy a suppressor. No firearm stamp should be needed or anything. I know some states are different. Where I'm at, you can't buy them. How old are you now, Gonzo? I live in a county where our cops are okay with people killing criminals. That's a good thing. Stand your ground. We should all be okay with that. Unfortunately, some of these states like Illinois, California, New York, and some others, somebody breaks in your house and shoot them, you might go to prison, which is fucking insane to me. Insane. Even in the Civil War, dudes were just raising their own regiments. Yeah, Stephen. It's a bullshit money scam. Yeah. I think that's part of it, but I think a lot of it is more just trying to keep as many firearms out of the hands of as many citizens as possible. I mean, when you look at what's been going on the past 6 to 8 years, dude, it's clear what these people are trying to do. If you don't see what these people are attempting to do in this country, you really need somebody slap you in the face, wake you up, pour cold water on your head. I don't know what they need to do to you, but it's very obvious what's been going on. It's been going on longer than that. But the past 6 to 8 years, it's just so blatantly obvious what they're attempting to do. Never give up your right to own guns. Never, ever. Did you know that at one point Pepsi owned the 4th largest navy in the world? They opened markets in Russia after the Soviet Union dissolved, and they paid Pepsi in warships, not dollars. I did not know that. Very interesting. Yeah, exactly, Michael. Not to mention the tax stamp. I mean, a suppressor. I think I looked at a suppressor a couple of years ago, and I think it was $600 or maybe it was $800. And I'm like, why? Plus, you got to get the tax stamp. 100%, Gonzo. That's the only thing that's preventing these fuckers, these rich men north of Richmond, from doing exactly what they intend to do. It's the only thing stopping them, man. That's why for the past, it started under Obama. If you're an Obama fan, I don't care. That's where it got seriously. That's where they really went after him. That's where it all began. I mean, the 1992, or was it 92? Oh, no, it's 80 something. Where you couldn't even buy AR-15s or something. Was that Reagan or Nixon that did that? When I was a kid, I don't remember, but it all went away under W, I believe. I can never. Thank goodness we have a Supreme Court that's leaning towards a constitutional Supreme Court for the most part these days. Exactly. Yeah, there are state agreements, but be sure if you're traveling out of state, you check check the laws before you do so, and make sure that state, you know, that your CCW is valid in that state, because there are some states they aren't. And I've read some horror stories, people just driving, you know, cross country or whatever, get pulled over and have a gun in their car and go to prison for it because that state, it's not valid there. By the way, tonight's drink is orange Gatorade. All right, guys, I'm way behind on comments. I apologize. Getting late. I gotta get up at 6, so we're gonna do the giveaway. We're gonna do it a little differently tonight. We're not gonna do the channel thing tonight, just because I didn't have time. Not that I didn't take the time. Actually, you know what? We will do the channel thing. I'm gonna go to a channel that is getting close to 1,000 subs. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. Sorry. I'm going to do the numbers game, but I hate the numbers game. So we're going to go to this channel. He is currently at 815 subs. And the video you are going to comment on, like, and subscribe to his channel. Currently has 59 views with 7 likes. Actually, has 8 likes now. I'm going to pin that comment in just a second. This is where you are going to go. Interesting. I had no idea. Funny that I just went to his most recent video, and kind of interesting because the video, the knife in the video is a knife that this person won on my channel. Huh, what are the odds? So let me get in there, pin a chat, pin a comment to the chat, I should say. All right, so you're going to go to the comment I'm about to pin, or the link that I'm about to pin. You're going to like, subscribe, and comment. Your comment has to have Blades and EDC in it, all one word, like the normal thing. He's getting close to 1,000, man. Hitting 1,000 is a big deal. Let's see if we can get him a little bit closer. He's got 185 subs to go. So, Jasper EDC. He's actually one of my mods. So. Let me get back to the chat now. Yes, Gator. Yes, it is. 6 a.m. is less than 8 hours away, so yeah. I may start doing these live streams earlier on Sundays, guys. Maybe start them at 8:30 going forward. Guys, while you guys go over there and do that, I got to go pee real quick. I'll be right back.
I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus in Neverland, it works its way inside. If the pain goes on, I have screamed until my face collapsed. I've waited as my time's elapsed. Now all I do is live with so much faith. I've wished for this, I've bitched at that, I've left behind this little fact. You cannot kill what you did not create. I've gotta say what I've gotta say, and then I swear I'll go away, but I can't promise you'll enjoy the noise. I guess I'll save the best for last. My future seems like one big past. You're left with me cause you left me no choice. I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops me. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it. Put me back together, or separate the skin from bone. Leave me all the pieces, then you can leave me alone. Tell me the reality is better than the dream, but I found out the hard way. Nothing is what it seems. I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops me. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Jesus never ends. The worst is weighing stone. If the pain goes on, I'm not gonna make it. All I've got is insane. 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 I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops me. It's made of all the things I have to.
All right, guys, I am back. Sorry about that. When you're approaching 50, if you're not there yet or past that, you'll understand. You got to go from time to time. What did I miss? All right, let's see. Seems logical. When you get back, can you tell me what knife is in the middle? Black knife, copper inlays. Oh, that's not copper inlays. That's gold dark matter inlays. This is the Sharp by Design Mini Tempest with Damastill, not Damascus. Damastill. Best front flipper ever, in my personal opinion. Best one ever. So good. There's actually two of these in the cell. This is the this one's brand new, never carried, safe, clean. It's not cheap. It wasn't cheap originally either, though. But there's another one that was lightly carried, which I'll show you. That's a much better deal. I don't remember the prices of these, but if you go to my last knife sale video and look in the description, you'll see the prices for them. So this one has the Bowie blade and the Twill carbon fiber inlays, and M390 blade still. And this one has the drop point with the Damastill blade still. So both of these will be gone soon. So if you're interested in either, check the price on the video and email me at the BEDC knife sale email with an offer. Did I see Jasper in here? I thought I saw Jasper. I hadn't seen him earlier. Yeah, he is in here. What's up, Jasper? All right, let me get ready. Just give me a second, guys. I'm getting ready to do the giveaway. Bear with me. bring that video up on the screen. You guys can see real quick. Oh, we got 10 more subs. That's awesome. It's up to 825 now. That's awesome. Thank you guys. Guys, one thing I can tell you, for sure, if you want to support a knife YouTube channel, support the smaller channels, right? I'm not saying don't support the big channels, but those guys are doing okay. You got to support the little guys. Show them as much support as you can. That's what I'm saying. So, all right. No problem. Seems logical. How do I define big and small channels? Well, I would say a channel under 1,000 is a small channel. A channel that's over 15,000 is a big channel. Everything in between, they're just kind of in between. Then there's, the astronomical channels like the Metal Complex, the Needs Knives, the Stasas. Is it Stasa? Is that 150 or 200,000? But you know what I mean. Those guys are making, bank. So you can do the math. If I make $50 to $100 a month, you can multiply it and figure it out. But the channels that are under 1,000, they make nothing, absolutely nothing. And even once they hit 1,000, they make very little. And like I just told you, a good month I may make close to $100 on YouTube with ad revenue. But of course, I kind of screw myself over by doing stuff like I'm doing right now, where I play music and turn, ad revenue off. So some channels maybe do better, but again, I don't do this for money. So, but yeah, support the little guys. Support these smaller channels. Pivot Blades just started at 9 subs. Let's go find his channel and post his link. Give me just a second here, guys. Filter by channel. Hold on, I'm not seeing it. Pivot Blades. Oh, Pivotal Blades. Sorry. Pivotal Blades. I'm not seeing it. Yep, 9 subs. Haven't watched his videos, but we'll go ahead and post his link in there and pin it. Guys, go check him out. You don't need to comment that I sent you or anything. You don't need to put anything about me in there. So I'm going to replace the pinned comment, which actually I'm going to wait just a minute. If you just got here, the pinned comment is how you enter the giveaway for tonight. Go to that video, subscribe to that channel, like that video, and comment on that video, and leave the word Blades and EDC somewhere in your comment. Blades and EDC is all one word. I'm going to give you just a minute to click on that link in case you just got here before I replace that link with the Pivotal Blades channel so everybody can go check him out. Greg Maroney is his 10th sub. That's awesome, Greg. Adventure Man, I didn't even know you had a channel, man. You should have told me. I know who will be on next week's live stream. Guys, go over and check out Adventure Man too. Take your time. I'll wait a few minutes before we do the giveaway. Go on over and subscribe to him also. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'm going to post this one first. Actually, I'm not going to pin this. I'm going to leave the entry video pinned, but this is the Portal Knives link that I just posted. Let's go find Adventure Man real quick. By the way, if any of you guys have channels, let me know. I have no problem linking your channels. All right, here's Adventure Man's channel. There's Adventure Man's channel. Subscribe to him also. But we will be using that channel for a giveaway very soon.
Das Herz in Flammen.
Greg, I just made you a mod. Feel free to post your own link in the chat. If you don't see the mod, just refresh the stream real quick and you'll be a mod then. What's up, Dang Ross? Do whatever you want to do, Michael. I'd say subscribe to both of them. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm a little behind schedule here looking at the comments, Gonzo. Sorry. I've posted them now.
Überheblich, überlegen, übernehmen, übergeben.
37 subs and Apex Alchemy is giving away 3 knives.
Deutschland, Deutschland, über allen. Mein Herz in Flammen, will dich lieben und verdammen.
Make Greg a mod so he could post his link, and maybe he can help me post these other links also. Any of you guys that are mods, feel free to post links to these channels. Right. Apex Alchemy is actually at 713. Another channel I've never heard of or never seen. 713 subs. So here is Apex Alchemy's link. Yeah, Greg, those guys are making well past the 6 figures. Well past. And they're probably making 6 figures just with their YouTube revenue. And that's not counting sponsorships and all the other stuff that goes into it. So they're doing very well. I'm not saying don't support those guys. Definitely support them. Those guys are the channels that make people look for other channels and make people find channels like mine and smaller channels. So I'm not saying don't support those guys, but you know, help out the smaller channels when you can, where you can, right? All right, this is not my favorite Ramstein song, so this is not my playlist, by the way. This is a random YouTube playlist you're listening to. What comes after this? Where are we at? Oh, this is a band I'm gonna play that people love to hate. And this is the song I love most of theirs. Recently, there are times when this song I'm about to play, I just got to play it because it's just so appropriate. So appropriate. Now we're going to go do the giveaway, guys. So, way to enter is linked in the top of the chat, but we're going to go on over there and do it. So let me share the screen. All right, so this is the video that is pinned at the top of the chat that you have to go comment and include Blades and EDC in. Jasper's video on the Picket, the Asher Picket. Oh shit, this is new computer. Why did my hold on, having problems here. Finding my bookmarks. There we go. First time doing this on this computer, so bear with me. All right. So we're going to copy this link. Actually, before we do that, it's at 8:25 last time I checked. 34 likes. Let's refresh and see where he's at real quick. 826 for 36 likes. Okay, so we got him 11. That's awesome. Let's check the comments real quick. Blake, you got it right. Right. Tomcat, if you wanted to enter, you have to put Blades and EDC in your comment with no spaces, just like this. But maybe you're in a non-OTF place, so no worries if so. Gator and Aaron, that hashtag in front of your comment, you will not be counted. So go fix that. Take that hashtag out. Steven was already subbed. Awesome.
So come and get it. It's all about the he says, she says bullshit. I think you better quit, let shit slip, or you can leave it with a fat lip. It's all about the he says, she says bullshit. I think you better quit talking that shit. So come and get it.
All right, looks like everyone else got it right. So we'll wait just a minute. We want to be fair. Let everybody have their fair chance, right? So we'll give those guys, a couple guys, a chance to go fix their comments if they want to, and then we will do the drawing. Good job, Tomcat. Fix it. Let's go look and make sure you didn't put spaces. Did you just put another comment maybe? So it looks the same. Maybe it hasn't updated yet. Okay, you made a second comment. That's it. All right. All right, guys, it is currently 10:34, 10:35. We're going to do the drawing. So.
Feeling like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt disease? Nothing in my life is free. Sometimes
Yes, Louis, but you have to subscribe also and include Blades and EDC in your comment with no spaces. Louis just got here and doesn't even know what he's trying to win. But I can appreciate that. Is it too loud, guys? I'm seeing some audio comments. Is it too loud? I think I'm going to figure out OBX so I can control everything 1,000% instead of linking different apps to other apps and making it come through in the stream. Go. All right, Louis is good. All right, let's share the screen again. Actually, we're already sharing the screen. Let's copy the link again. Scroll up so you guys can see that video. Paste that link here. Fetch. Nope. Keyword filter. It's not going to auto. Actually, it did autofill. Remember it on the website. I haven't done it here yet. That's awesome. Continue. 33 comments. Good luck, everybody. Hold on a second before I draw. Somebody knows about streaming. Run sound and all through Rode ProMaster or something similar can control volume for everything on a device. Let me screenshot that real quick. All right, cool. I screenshot. I don't know what the Rode ProMaster is or something similar. But yeah, I need a way to control the volume because this song you're listening, Metallica 1 you're listening to right now, is coming from my laptop through YouTube Music into my Yeti mic, which feeds to my headphones. My Yeti mic feeds it back to my computer into StreamYards, and then StreamYard feeds it back into the live stream on YouTube. It's a nightmare. So, all right, good luck, everybody. Alan Williams, you are the winner. Is Alan in the chat? I hope he is. I love it when they're actually in the chat. Let's check real quick. He is not in the chat that I see. So, Alan, you have 72 hours to contact me. You can email me at bladesandedc@gmail.com with your shipping information, or you can DM me on Instagram at bladesandedc. Congratulations to you. And I hope you come back and watch the rest. And I'm gonna get something set up to watch for the end of the stream. All right, watch and listen to it.
I can't remember anything. Can't tell if this is true or a dream. Deep down inside, I feel the scream. This terrible silence stops in there. Now that the war is
Get it ready. You guys can go out watching. Watching and listening to this. And, it's not metal, just so you understand. But you should listen to it for sure.
Back in the womb, it's much too real. It pumps life that I must feel.
Well, I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's cracks to no end. Cause the rich men, cause the rich men. I wish politicians would look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an old soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just want to have total control. Want to know what you think, want to know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do, 'cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men north of Richmond. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.